Have you ever felt like you were living someone else's life? Like you were following a script you didn't even write? That was me 2 years ago. On the outside, I looked like I had it together, a decent job at a logistics company in Seattle, a steady paycheck, and a cozy one-bedroom apartment. But inside, I felt trapped. Every day felt the same. Wake up, go to work, come home, repeat. The only thing that gave me joy was my YouTube channel, City Sprout. To my surprise, people started watching. By the time I hit 25,000 subscribers, I was getting comments from strangers saying things like, "Your videos helped me bring some life into my tiny dorm." Or, "You've made gardening feel so accessible." It was amazing but also bittersweet. I loved working on my channel, but my full-time job made it almost impossible to give it the attention it deserved. For months, I juggled both. I'd spend my days in endless meetings about supply chains and inventory systems, then come home and stay up late filming and editing. I was running on fumes, and the thought kept nagging at me, what if I just quit and focused on YouTube full-time? The decision didn't come easy. Quitting a stable job to chase a dream isn't exactly the smartest financial move. I spent weeks going back and forth, crunching numbers, and making pros and cons lists. Every time I thought about walking away from my paycheck, fear would creep in. I gave myself 6 months. That's how long my savings would last if I kept my expenses low. I figured if YouTube didn't work out by then, I could always find another job. With my heart pounding, I handed in my resignation and walked out of the office for the last time. The first month was exhilarating. I finally had the time and energy to focus completely on my channel. I upped my uploads to 3 videos a week, started experimenting with new formats like vlogs and live Q&As, and even reached out to a few small creators for collaborations. It felt amazing to wake up every day and work on something I was truly passionate about. One of the lowest points came during my 4th month. I'd spent weeks working on a video about creating a vertical garden out of recycled materials. I was so excited about it, it was one of my most ambitious projects yet. But when I uploaded it, the video barely got any views. The algorithm wasn't favoring me, and I couldn't figure out why. But then I remembered something a mentor once told me. Focus on what you can control, not what you can't. I couldn't control the algorithm, but I could control how I responded. Just when things were starting to pick up, I got an email that changed everything. A small production company had seen my channel and wanted me to audition for a gardening miniseries called Urban Eden. At first, I thought it was a scam. But after a Zoom call with the producers, I realized it was legit. The series aired online and gave my channel the boost it desperately needed. My subscribers jumped from 25,000 to 200,000 in a matter of months. Brands started reaching out for sponsorships, and I even launched my own line of eco-friendly gardening kits. It's been a year since I quit my job, and I've learned more in this time than I ever did sitting in an office. If you're dreaming about making a big change in your life, I'm not saying it'll be easy. But sometimes the hardest decisions are the ones that lead to the most growth.